Good afternoon, I'm Rosemary Life with Virginia Cooperative Extension in Rockingham County 4-H, and as part of doing our online virtual embryology program, I know I had several schools scheduled with that, so I wanted to at least show you a little bit about what happens in the classroom and to give you a sense of teachers, what you could also book through us for future sessions. So first off, this is the basis of where we start. We have our incubator here. I have an array of different incubators in the office, no particular brand in mind. A lot of times I just get on Amazon or go to the local co-op, and either I've gotten some donated or also just sales. So I don't have a really particular brand that I prefer, but this is our incubator that we start with. And this goes into each teacher's classroom. And the other thing that comes with that is we have our base here. And then inside you'll see we have our egg turner. And this is basically helping you out, those teachers, because you're not literally spending the night at your schools, so that you don't have to go in on the weekends and turn your eggs. This egg turner is doing that job for you. So this is a really nice accessory to have with your incubators, and it's very slow. So a lot of teachers always ask, why can I not literally see this turning? And that's because it's a very slow process. You can still hatch eggs if you do not have an egg turner. The only thing you would need to do is take an egg and put an X on one side and an O on the other, and that way you know that at 9 o'clock you flipped them and now all the O's are up. And then when you go to the next time, you would flip and all the X's would be up. So just a visual thing to help you with that. But once again, not required, but really, really nice. And I definitely have these with all of my classroom sets that go into the schools. I do have eggs already in here. I got those yesterday. So if you book with us through Rockingham Education, we take care of all of the equipment and the eggs, bringing them to you. And then I come in and talk with the students as well. You will also receive a teacher's kit. So if you have never done this before, you will have some instructions in here, some numbers you can reach me if you have any questions, things like that. So this is a really good toolkit that you have at your resource as well. And for those of you out there that aren't teachers and are just people watching, maybe students out there that are interested, if John's out there, hey John, I know that you were really bummed that we could not hatch duck eggs in your class this spring because of everything going on. But the main purpose here that I wanted to tell you about today is some equipment that you need to get started with, and also let you know that I will be posting resources in a link after this video in the comments section, and also as a post, so that you guys can find some worksheets to do at home, some activities, some websites that you can visit that's really helpful in letting you know what you need to do. So just wanted to get started, and a couple things real quick. So we're hatching chicks. These are broiler chicks. So what that means is basically the chicks that will be coming out of this in 21 days, they are more of a meat bird. They are not going to be laying eggs for Miss Rosemary. And actually after about 9 weeks or so, they will be turned into your chicken nuggets, unfortunately, but that's what feeds America. And I think a lot of people have disconnect between where our food comes from. And these chicks have a very nice farm with a family in Linville, Virginia. So all of the chicks through the classrooms go to the same particular farm that raises them. And I make sure that they know what they're doing and are having a good environment for the chicks growing up. So we have our chicks set in here, 99.5 degrees. Humidity, the ideal humidity is to be at 55%. And the way I do that is I pour water down into the channels here, and that provides humidity. Also, I'll talk a little bit later in other videos about once we get closer to the end of this project and the humidity that we will have to increase for that. Until now, please check out the resources that I have listed online, and we have to wait a couple days. This is only day 2 of incubation, but I'm going to be candling some eggs with you guys one day. We just don't have quite enough time in here and any of the embryonic development inside the egg to see. So be on the lookout for that, and make sure you like this page for future information. Thanks.